in addition to movies like Zoolander, my favorite. You have to rent Zoolander. This is a great comedy, very funny, and of course, Old School, another terrific comedy. His latest film is called Elf. It opens everywhere on November 7th. Please welcome Will Ferrell, ladies and gentlemen. You know, a regular standing ovation is one thing. Wow. These people, they just had pizza and they stood up.
They're still digesting.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's go streaking. I'll go with you three.
They are.
Huh? Wait, where's the Swedish mailman?
Over there, Swedish mailman over there. Frederick?
Hey, morra. Jag älskar kyckling. I just said I love chicken. My wife's Swedish, so.
Ah.
Just a little tidbit. Yeah.
Hey, maybe they know each other.
Do you know the Pollens? Never mind. Never mind. We'll talk about it later. Jay.
Yes.
I was watching your show.
All right.
On Tuesday, where you had the lovely Miss Heidi
Klum. With
Klum.
With the $11 million bra.
With the $11 million bra and matching underwear.
Right.
And, you know, I'm actually wearing something quite similar that I'd like to show off.
Wow.
This is actually, this is worth about $4.
Wow. The family jewels on it?
Family jewels. With little glitter, but this is for you.
Now, don't even put it on my desk, okay?
Let's just put it right there.
Can I just do it like this? I don't want to
Let's just rub the desk down.
Don't rub the desk down with that. Don't do that.
Put that nice.
Put that. Let me take that for you.
Do you want to have a hazmat crew come and handle that?
Put that in the pen. Hey, let me ask you something. You ever an idiot for a day? You saw Idiots for a Day, obviously. You saw a Swedish guy.
I've been an idiot for many days.
Yeah.
I actually had a similar experience once where I used to park cars as a valet.
Oh, okay.
And I took a van into a parking structure that was way too low for the clearance.
Oh really?
And ripped the roof off of the van also. I also left someone else's keys in another car, and the people drove home about an hour away. And then the other people came out to get their car, but the keys were with the other people, and we had to track it. I didn't get fired, though. Somehow I didn't get fired.
How did you not get fired after?
I have cat-like quickness.
Really? Have you ever been fired from a job?
I haven't been. I don't think so. I was a really extremely bad bank teller.
Really? You worked in a bank? You seem like you don't seem like the corporate type.
No, I was once pulled aside by the man. A customer asked to speak to the manager, and said, "He is the worst teller that you have here. He is slow. He sweats." And I just stood there, thinking, he's absolutely right. I can't protest this in any way. So I've been terrible at many things.
Wow.
That's why it's good to be here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But you're a runner. I know you're good at running.
I run. Yes, I run.
To just start from being in fights and then you ran?
That's where the quickness comes in. Yeah.
But you ran in the Boston Marathon?
I ran the Boston Marathon this year.
Yeah. Very good.
I ran 3:56. 3 hours and 56 minutes.
Right, yeah. Well, that's good. Anything under 4 hours is pretty good.
And
right?
I had basically people, most Bostonians with signs that said, "Frank the Tank," as I ran.
Oh, yeah.
I had people running in line, next to me, saying things like, "Hey, how about a cheer?" Trying to joke with me, and I really couldn't.
Well, yeah, it's hard when you're running.
I was sweating profusely, along with bodily fluids coming out, and
wait a minute, there's just sweat when you sweat.
G-string back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a place you really want to talk and joke around.
But now your wife also runs, right?
She does. Yeah, we ran the New York Marathon together.
And who's faster?
She's a little bit faster.
A little bit?
Yeah. She waited for me. And at a certain point in the marathon, you start getting a little irritable.
Yeah.
After 18 miles.
Right.
But she was having a great time. And we were running in New York, and she was like, honey, look, the Empire State Building. And I was like, I know, we're in New York. Where else would it be? That was not very nice.
A little testy.
A little testy. Yeah.
Now,
Have you run a marathon ever? Jay?
I've driven a marathon. Yeah,
All 26 miles?
I don't have the 4 hours. They could do it in 20 minutes, maybe. No, I'm just not a run.
Yeah.
I tried running once in high school at the track.
Didn't work out?
No.
440? 220?
I did run the 440, and I took off and go! And I was way ahead of everybody. I got halfway around, and everybody passed me. And I realized this isn't working. This isn't working. Look, I'll tell you what, we'll take a break. More with Will Ferrell right after this. I ask you something. I know your in-laws, your wife's parents, they're from Sweden, but they live here in the States.
Right.
They live in Boston, kind of conservative area.
Right.
And what is he? He's like a cardiologist or something like that?
Right. Cardio.
Okay.
Radiologist.
Okay, when they go to see their son-in-law,
it's very funny. It is.
They see them in the old school with the big ass, naked on the screen. I mean, what do they say? Does that do they comment on?
They comment, yes. They're slightly taken aback.
Were they taken aback?
Comments from my mother, like my mother-in-law was like, oh my goodness, we saw the whole thing. And then my father was like, you were running naked, it's crazy. Really crazy. Oh my God, we loved it.
Oh,
yeah, so they a mixture, of shock and awe, I call it.
Well, they're like Elf, because Elf's more of a family.
Elf's more of a family movie with very little nudity.
Right. No nudity in
No
Elf.
nudity whatsoever. No, it's
You don't want to see a nude elf.
No, you really don't, believe me.
Now, you shot this where? In Canada and New York?
We shot this in New York.
Yeah.
And we shot it up in Vancouver.
Okay.
The majority, which when I went up there to do some camera tests, we hadn't started principal photography, so I didn't have all my paperwork.
Right.
And they told me, well, just when you're going through customs, say you're here for pleasure, and we'll worry about, they'll let you go. And so they said, why? I'm just here to visit some friends, and they go, well, can we look at your itinerary here? And I forgot that it said Elf Productions on the top. So the guy, you would have thought I had 800 pounds of cocaine on me, because the guy was like, you give me the real reason why you're here, because otherwise you will never be allowed back in Canada again. I said, okay, we're just shooting a movie, and we haven't started yet, but I promise when I have my paperwork, I'll come back and tell you. So I almost got barred from Canada for life.
That's
so have your paperwork. That's the moral of the story. In life,
that's
generally.
Embarrassing to get kicked out of Canada, because it's a friendly place.
It is a friendly place.
Yeah.
But somehow I rubbed them the wrong way.
Yeah. Well,
and I want to.
Well, lying
I want
at
to
the border.
apologize to
not a
Canada
good thing.
if I could right now. I'm sorry.
Sure.
I'm sorry, polite Canadians.
Now, James Caan, he plays your dad.
James Caan plays my father.
Right.
Bob Newhart is in the movie.
Yeah, Bob's funny.
James Caan put me in many a headlock.
Yeah.
He's a strong guy. He's still strong as an ox.
Yeah.
I like to say.
Yeah, strong as an ox.
Yes. When we wrapped the movie, I gave Jimmy a gift.
Yeah.
I gave him all 3 of the Godfather movies. And I said, I don't know if you're familiar with these. You may want to watch them.
Right.
1 and 2 are a little slow.
Yeah.
But the 3rd one really picks up steam.
Yeah. That's the good one.
I think you'll enjoy it.
Now,
I don't know if he's ever seen them.
really?
Yeah, to this day.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you about the elf costume. I see you. I saw the film, very funny, but I see you actually shot in New York, because I see the New York, and you're walking around in the elf costume all through the whole movie. I'm just curious how New Yorkers react to a large man and an elf.
I'm basically in the movie in yellow tights, little pointy shoes, green jacket, and a hat. So when we had to, here I was walking, in the Lincoln Tunnel with, bus drivers. Give me that, and it was a mixture of either people completely ignored me as I was walking by them. They actually refused to make eye contact with me.
Do they pick up speed as you come there?
Exactly.
Kind of pick up speed?
That would force me to want to chase them and try to hug them. And I made a lot of New Yorkers nervous, or the opposite. It would be like, Hey, SNL, nice tights. I got a lot of that. Yeah. Hey, SNL.
Well, let's show a clip. What is the scene we're going to see?
This is basically.
This kind of way. This is where you find that where you find out you are not an actual elf, but a human.
Exactly. This is the moment where I find out.
This is where the acting begins. Let's take a look.
Enjoy.
I feel bad for the guy. I just hope he doesn't get wise.
Well, if he hasn't figured out he's a human by now, I don't think he ever will. If he hasn't figured out he's a human by now, I don't think he ever will.
I think they're too small.
You're just special.
Bring us down a whole uphill.
You don't look so good, buddy. Are you okay?
I'll be okay. I just need a glass of water.
There you go. Elf opens November 7th. Will, thank you, buddy. Will Ferrell. Be right back with Joe Rogan right after this.